Oh, y'all. I don't know why so many people are silent when it come down to abuse. Too many people in this world, women, men, boys, and girls, are suffering at the hands of abuse, and there's a lot of people that act nonchalant about abuse. I know some people do it because that's just the way. You know, uh, they look at it like that's just the way it is. That's just the way my family is. Like they take it and they're comfortable. Um, like it become the norm to a lot of people, and so it's kind of like they're insensitive when others are being abused. Like you can come to people about a situation of abuse. I'm not saying that I'm in abuse, you know what I'm saying, but I have suffered abuse through my family and all of these things. Like I have suffered many levels of abuse, but I'm not an abuser uh now. Glory to God. But but people, I had somebody was calling in my video. I had to cut my video, so it was my husband was calling. But yeah, like I was saying, like you know people are suffering at the hands of abuse, and people's lives are being threatened at the hands of their abuser, and their kids are being involved. you know we don't realize, when people don't realize the trauma that abuse, the effect that abuse have on kids, even though they're not being the one that being punched on. They're not being the ones that you know uh that the words are being thrown at, but it affect them because they see and live around these things. And so it's just like they're getting the punches. It's just like they're being the ones that the words are being thrown at. You see what I'm saying? It just well, it hurt the person that is taking the blows. It hurt the child as well, and some kids end up being mentally disturbed from abuse. And there are kids that suffer at the hands of abuse of their parents or loved ones and things of that nature. And uh, all I'm saying is that it's time, that we examine ourselves and see why we're so, prone, why we're so emotionally disconnected, emotional or spiritually disconnected from those who are, going through this. Why we can't mourn for these people, why we can't, have compassion for those who are suffering this, because there's a lot of people who are not compassionate to victims of abuse. They can't put themselves in other people's shoes who are suffering at the hands of abuse until they themselves are in this situation. But it should not be that way. So you are in a position to help someone, or someone who is suffering abuse, try to reach out and try to help. If you can't do anything, tell someone who I guess possibly can, to a certain extent, help. I know we can't help someone that not ready to receive it, because a lot of times people who are trapped in abuse, they don't really see it as abuse because they the one that is in the situation, and the person who doing the abuse is the manipulator. They will try to make the person believe that it's all their fault, You know what I'm saying? They the reason why they put their hands on them. They the reason why, you know, they're financially abusing them. They the reason why they said what they're saying. You know, you the reason is you. They gastrolite and all of these different things. And so that person go to believing that, okay, maybe I did say something wrong. Maybe I did, you know, do this wrong. Maybe I did, you know, whatever. Maybe I did do it. Maybe it's my fault. So I'll try to do it better. I try to do it differently, and you find yourself right back in the situation because it's not you. It's the person who is doing it to you and trying to make it feel like it's your fault. You're the one who are doing these things or causing him or her to behave this way. And it's not true. And then, you know, the abuser will, you know, get the person to believe like, I would change. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. You know, and they will buy them things, that they will try to butter them up to try to stay in the situation. And it is only temporary. It's only temporary. It's only to keep that door open for them to keep on abusing you, keep on abusing your children or whatever like that. Keep on working their witchcraft or manipulation on you. And we have to, we who are able to see these things, we need to, you know, use wisdom and go to people, you know, and you know, have a talk with them and share your story. Share your story. So this just what I want to come on and say. It's time to break silence because there's a lot of cover up in families. There's a lot of cover up in the world. You see what I'm saying? People are pushing abuse under the rug. People are acting nonchalant about these things, and it's serious. People are dying at the hand of their abusers every day. Kids dying at the hand of some abuser every day. A mother dying at the hands of the father every day. A dad is dying at the hand of, you know, etc. It happened to men just well as it happened to women. So let's be the voice and stand up.